Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Josh Bell, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard, looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Carlos Martinez gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
First offering on its way. Underway here this evening as the first pitch is hit in the air out to left field. Conforto is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He also has one home run. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting third, the left fielder number 7, Corey Dickerson.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Jerko has it. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jake Arrieta, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler, as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
So striding forward now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Rip, and that is off the first base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Batting fifth, the shortstop,
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Arrieta sets. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
A great swing right there. I know the ball foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Back up the middle, and it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Roy, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard, killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's Matt Carpenter. And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Olson on second to Young. On at first with 2 down. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Cards forced to settle for 1. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Pirates nothing. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Now the 0-1. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on outfielder Dexter Fowler, a former World Series champ, an igniter on offense that can hit anywhere in the order and can handle himself in the middle of the diamond in center field, that premium position where you need him to be the captain. Dexter definitely fits that mold.
Here's Gregory Polanco. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took something off there, but it misses, ball 1. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's got 17 hits in 34 tries. He's taken him deep once. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
3 balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco. The 3-1 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting second baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Josh Harrison stands in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left.
Conforto
Is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, third baseman, David Freese.
So coming to the plate, David Freese. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. From the stretch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So striding in, Ryan Lavarnway, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1 pitch. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's set, and the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Polanco on 3rd, Freeze at 2nd, Lavarnway at 1st, 2 out in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The 0-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Pirates leave them loaded. They're down 1-0. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jed Jerko. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a slider looked at and called a strike. Slider's in for a strike. And that's into the corner, of foul ball and right. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager. The ability to play up the middle, premium positions, also both corners, and carries a nice bat to boot.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Andreas Murillo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Carlos Martinez.
At the plate, Carlos Martinez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Stepping in now, Jordy Mercer as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 and a neck-high fastball that time. Marte stands at second with no outs. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And it's fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The left fielder, number 7, Corey.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
One out and a runner on second base. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The first baseman, number 55,
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Men on third with 2 down. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Murillo is there. And that's the third out. Pirates leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's 1 gone in the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Arrieta gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Here it comes, 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Gregory Polanco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Gregory Polanco.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Fouled off. On a line, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
John Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Now batting, David Freese. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Stepping in, Paul DeYoung. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Arrieta's ready. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard up the middle. Taken in by Mercer. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Lavarnway. He drew a walk his first time up.
Ryan Lavarnway.
First offering on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Fowler on the run, and that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 42, Jake Arrieta.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Ozuna is going to get there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 7, Corey Dickerson.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Arrieta over at second. Marte on at first with 2 down. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else than this off the plate.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Pirates strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Jed Jerko, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Jerko.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. And they're hoping one hit turns into maybe 2 or 3, I'm sure. Riding in once again, Andreas Murillo. first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 18, Carlos Martinez.
At the plate, Carlos Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Pirates nothing. Striding into the box, Josh Bell. No hits to this point.
First baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And it's fouled away. Bell gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Ready for another chance? Josh Harrison. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 2-1 is He's laid off of for ball number 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. None out, runners at first and second. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jerko ranging into the outfield. He's got it one away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's David Freese to stand in. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Ozuna to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. Just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Ryan LaVarnway is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Jake Arrieta, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. McKenzie called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Bell at third, Polanco on second, Freese at first, 2 out in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. He'll come home with it, and he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Pirates 0. George Cantos enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 70, George Cantos.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. In previous matchups against George Cantos, he's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He grounds it sharply to third. Freeze is there. And quickly there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto. 1 for 2. He singled and scored the game's only run back in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Francisco Cervelli will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
29, Francisco Cervelli.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ozuna is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Ready now, Starling Marte. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
This is line to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Jordy Mercer.
Standing in now, Jordy Mercer. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
1-1, here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Set. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Now another 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses, ball 4. So now the tying run will come across to score.
Well, he's been battling all game long and been a real warrior. But there's only so many pitches in an arm, no matter how tough he is. That walk may have been all the manager needs to see because he looks like he's done to me.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and they'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Jack Flaherty is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Gregory Polanco will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First pitch on its way. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Josh Harrison stands in. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cardinals 1. Josh Smoker gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in to try it again, Andreas Murillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Dickerson going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the pitcher, Pirates.
Jose Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 38, Jose Martinez.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Martinez sitting under 300, but not by a lot. And as pitchers go, that's really an impressive number.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Again, another foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Ready on 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. John Brebbia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
David Freese.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Ryan Lavarnway, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Sean Rodriguez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Rodriguez.
And he lays off there 1-0. He enters play here at 288. 15 long balls and 32 driven in. And he fouls this one off. Freese, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. And a breaking ball stays outside.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Center fielder number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Here comes the 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, and he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
So stepping in, Corey Dickerson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. That misses. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Pirates leave them loaded. They lead it 2-1. Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
45. Michael Feliz.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Settling in now, Michael Conforto. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Conforto is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Feliz has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Foul tip straight into the glove of Lavarnway as they record the strikeout.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now in the box, Matt Olson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Fowler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hard on the ground towards short. Mercer has it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They're down 2-1. Dominic Leone enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now, Gregory Polanco. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0 is fastball down below the knees.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now. Josh Harrison will be next. .30 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in, Josh Harrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, third baseman, David Freese.
So digging in now, David Freese. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Way in front of a great slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Freese behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
There's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in now, Ryan Lavarnway. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Fowler has it in his sights. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Paul DeYoung. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Felipe Vasquez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 73.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Lavarnway is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now another 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
That jumps off the page at me. I found that power cord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
No balls and 1 strike. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season, and he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Pittsburgh jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. George Cantos gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Carlos Martinez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Felipe Vasquez records the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 2 runs